Hi. Hello and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I will be doing a little get to know me Q&A. I asked on Instagram and my Snapchat if people could send in some questions of stuff about me, I guess. Again, I've got my little notepad with all the questions on it. And basically, there's going to be like two parts. There's going to be like a quick fire round of all of like the this or that questions that I thought would be quite fun to do as like a little like, oh, think on the spot for you on, let's go. And then also like 10 like longer questions that I hope I talk a bit more about. We'll see how long this video actually is. If it's 20 minutes again, I'll be quite annoyed because that took nearly an hour to upload. I'm going to start off with a little summary of just name, age, blah blah blah. So, name, Fion. We've been over this in the first video if you watched it. I'm 18, my birthday is 1st of September 2001. Ooh, 2001 baby, which makes me the oldest in my year every time, unless people have like stayed back a year, but anyway, oldest in the year. Favourite colour? I'd say it's always either like light pink, and I'm really starting to like this like pastel yellow, but yeah, those are my favourite colours. I've got brown hair, hazily eyes, they've got like green with like brown patches in them. Enjoy. And then I guess that's that. Okay, quick fire round. I've got 11 questions, but I'm just gonna go bomb. Okay, so I think most of these are from Hannah, by the way. Hannah, hi Hannah. Anyway, so sweet or savoury? Sweet, can't go wrong. Houses lived in: 2, this one that I'm living in right now, and one in Wrexham where I was born. Baths or showers? Depends. Showers every day, baths if I'm feeling like a bit of self-care. Favourite book? I think I'd have to go with this book called Norwegian Wood. This one, and I can't even say Marukami. It's basically like this Japanese book, and it was translated to English, so like the writing style is kind of different, and it's got all the descriptions, like the nouns are all in like different orders and all of that. It's just really interesting, and the story is like beautiful, like like it just makes you want to go there, and it's just different, and I really enjoyed it. It was recommended to me by a friend actually, so go him, I guess. Geography or history? Well, I took GCSE geography. I didn't take history, but I really didn't like geography, so I'd probably say history now just because I didn't like geography at all, despite getting an 8 in it. Favourite animal? Penguin, as displayed by Flurry, which my mum won at a McDonald's raffle for £1 while I was in Manchester for a open day, and like Flurry's literally this big, and I got home and claimed him as my own, should we say, and now he lives in my bed. Fave Starbucks drink? That caramel cloud macchiato one that came out like in the last few months, like right before lockdown. I had like 3 with Lauren before going to like Zumba and stuff, and they were literally the nicest thing, and I miss them so much. That'll be the first drink I get when they open back up again. Crisp flavour? Salt and vinegar, every time, always. If you don't get salt and vinegar crisp, like salt and vinegar Pringles, can't go wrong. Do I speak any languages? Well, I have a grade 7 in GCSE French, but can't remember any of it. Don't speak Welsh, despite the fact that my name is Welsh and my nan's Welsh. And then, linked to that one, do I want to go travelling and where? I'd love to go travelling, but I want to go somewhere warm. And also that I don't have to sleep outside, because I really don't like camping at all. And then, who's my second favourite ginger? Is you, babe? I'd say that was a success on the rapid fire round. Okay, I'm going to go on to some more longer, in-depth questions now. Some of these were submitted on my Instagram, but so I think I'll try and put like a little the question here, if I can figure out how to do that in editing. If I don't do it, just know that I've failed myself in editing, and I just am incapable basically. Here we go. First question. Have you ever dyed your hair? Would you? Yes, I've dyed my hair. I've dyed my hair quite a few times, to be fair. Well, not recently, but I did my hair for the first time bright red in year 8 when I also had cringe fringe. It was like a side swept fringe. I won't be showing you a picture because I've deleted all evidence of that. It's the only photos left of that are on my old iPod Touch, and they are not resurfacing. But yeah, bright red. And I also dyed the ends blonde, and then dyed them hot pink, and then when that faded, purple. Though that's the times that I've dyed my hair, and I probably won't do it again unless I like bleach it at uni, but I don't think I'd properly dye it again, like a crazy colour. I just really like the colour of my hair now, so I feel like I just wouldn't want to completely destroy my hair. Most listened to Spotify songs. I'll actually get these up now. I've got my Spotify up, and I'll just go through like my 10 on repeat songs at the moment. So starting off, Ladies Night by a band called Ripe, Limbo by Lawrence, literally my favourite band at the moment. I can't get enough of them. Gracie Lawrence shouted me out on her story, and then they reposted my other Instagram story, and I literally cried. It was exciting, to say the least. Love them. Fuzzy Disco by Talkie, which is a song that I was listening to the podcast Welcome to Night Vale, I think it was on, and each week they have an artist come on and play an original song as the weather, and this was one of the ones, and I remember falling asleep listening to it and being, I just really liked it, so that's on there. It's Not All About You, Lawrence again. I've lost count now. Artist called Sammy Ray did a song called The Feeling. I think I put it on my Instagram story the other day, actually. A really good song. Real summer banger, I'd say. Heartbeat, Scouting for Girls. My mum used to listen to them in the car on the way to swimming lessons at Market Drayton, so I know every single word to like 90% of the songs on that album, just because she used to listen to them on repeat when I was a child and like didn't listen to them for years, and then now I just like it again. Wash Away, Lawrence. Face to Face, Rex Orange County. Used to love Rex Orange County, stopped listening to her for a while, and he's making a comeback. Do yoga to him now. Yeah, that's basically my Spotify at the moment. Star sign. My star sign, I'm a Virgo. I'm like smack bang in the middle of Virgo as well, and I feel like I'm quite a typical Virgo in the fact that I like things to be organised and in order, but also I just like things my own way, if you know what I mean. That makes me sound so annoying, but that's just how it is. Yeah, Virgo. The next question is a special one that I think you're all going to get a bit of a giggle out of. It's the my most embarrassing childhood memory, and this is this pinnacle moment in my life that every time I think about it, it just makes me want to crawl up in a ball and die. But basically, we went to a fish and chip shop around the corner from my house, me and my dad, minding my own business. I think I was about 6 or 7 at the time, and they're basically, you know how fish and chip shops have like the big massive glass window and then the glass door? Well, I was going to walk into this fish and chip shop, was it in or out? One of the two. And I was in front of my dad, and then I walked into the glass wall thinking it was the door, and it didn't open. I literally just face planted this glass wall, and like my nose was really hurting. I was just like, I'm fine. Everyone in the chip shop saw it. It was the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and I still think about that on a daily basis. Really embarrassing. No. Next one. What do I think about exams being cancelled? How do I feel about it? Well, in all fairness, I'm quite sad that I didn't get to see the actual exams, because like I'm a bit of a sweat and I like taking the exams themselves. But the time in school leading up to exams, I'm really relieved that I didn't have to do, because I was trying to bargain for study leave, because I just really didn't like the school I was at all. Like, I would do anything to get out of there. So the fact that I didn't have to go to school for a while because of this, I think has been a good thing for me. And I'm not saying that's the same for everyone else, obviously, but I'm quite happy with the exams. I just need my music grade to be good, and like say the teachers didn't really like me, so they might give me not the grade that I want, which means that I might not get into the uni I want, and so that's a bit stressful, obviously. And I know that if I'd have taken the exam, I could have got that grade. Like, I know I would have worked for it, but I can't now, so I guess that's a bit of a stress. But I'm happy, I think. This is a combination of two, I think. One thing I like about myself, or a positive trait I have, I like to think I'm quite approachable, in that I feel like quite a lot of people can just talk to me. Like, people message me and like I can just have a conversation with like most people, and on the street people always like ask me questions and stuff. I think I've just got like a bit of a baby face maybe, and I like people talk to me, and I like that because I'm quite extroverted, I found out, and I like the fact that I can talk to people and people will talk to me, because I get a bit shy about talking to people first. So if they like, I'm approachable in that they can talk to me. That's how I met Hannah, actually. She came to me on an open day and was like, hey, we're both on our own, like, and I like that, because I would have been a bit too scared to go to her, but the fact that she did, and we get on really well now. So yeah, I guess that's one thing I really like about me. If I could change one thing about my past, what would I change? I think the big thing that I would change is the sixth form I went to. That was like big old mistake, because I actually only applied to 2, and then my first choice decided that they didn't want to take me if I wouldn't join their bands. Like I'm in the bands at my old school, and we compete, not against necessarily, but they're competing in the same competitions with this other school's band, and I said no, I want to stay in my band, and they basically said you can't come to our sixth form to study music then. So I ended up going to the one I went to. If you know what that is, then you'll know. And basically I just really didn't get on there. Like the first year was okay because I had a couple of friends in my classes, but then next year all the classes changed. I had a massive timetable clash, which meant that I had to change psychology class, and my music class was like, I was on my own for one lesson a week, and then Tyrese, best friend ever, love him to pieces, I only got to see him 3 hours a week, and he was like my main friend at that school, and he wasn't even at that school. He came to do music. So I guess that, I mean, I wouldn't have met him if I didn't go there, so like I'm so glad that I did. But also I just really wish I hadn't gone there, and I also wish I didn't take A-level music, because the AS, I got a D in the AS, and that kind of ruined my life just a little bit, not to be dramatic or anything, but yeah, I'd say that's what I'd change. Most important things I look for in a relationship. So I had my first relationship last September it started, so I was literally just turned 18 before I'd ever been in a relationship, like a proper relationship before. And since then I think I've always looked for someone who I'm comfortable with and who I feel like I just get on with. Like it doesn't have to be put in loads of effort to get, like, just someone you can talk to about anything. Like you don't have to necessarily have a lot in common, but like that does help obviously, but just someone who you get on with, and like not someone who's annoying and like, I know I'm so annoying, but someone who just gets your vibe, you know. It's all about the vibe, and like if you have to be doing something constantly and really like just on it all the time to keep each other entertained, I feel like that's not quite how I roll, if you know what I mean. So just someone who the vibe's chill, we can just do what you want, get on, and obviously like gotta find them attractive at least. Like I'm quite picky in that sense, but find them attractive, but it's all about their vibe, you know, their vibe as a person, and you know you're gonna get on with someone instantly. Like you just know if you click with them. So I guess it's someone you click with, someone, and also like I like feeling safe with someone, and if someone gives me that like reassuring feeling, that's what I like a lot. So most proud school moment, it's either GCSE results or my A in AS psychology, because like I think it's probably GCSE results, because that was like my peak in school. Like I wasn't expecting to do as well as I did, and I ended up getting like a 9 in English language, which I'd been getting 4s and 5s in for the last like 4 years. Like I'd been scraping my way through English, then somehow ended up with a 9 in it, and I was like, whoa. And I also got like 8s, 4 A stars in geography, RE, drama and music. So like geography and RE, don't know where that came from. Kind of wish I'd taken RE at A level now instead of music, I guess. So that was like a big thing. And then like my lowest grades were physics and chemistry, and that was still 6s, and I feel like I really didn't know what was happening. So the fact that I actually managed to do that, and GCSEs were really hard for me. Like I didn't like doing all of the exams all at once, and there was some friendship issues going on at the time, and it was all a bit of a stress ball. So the fact that I actually did all right, I was proud of myself. Last question now. How do you think your friends would describe you? I feel like they describe me as quite bubbly, just because I talk a lot and get a bit excitable when I'm around people. I'm one of those people who, when they're around people, I'm like, oh, manic, people. At school I didn't have very many friends, so when I saw my friends outside of school, I was like, friends, people to talk to, really excited, yay. They probably describe me as annoying as hell, but like in the most endearing way possible, I'd hope. Please let me know otherwise. And yeah, I guess that would be it. And I hope they describe me as nice. Like I try my best to be a nice person, I swear. So yeah, I hope that's how they describe me. describe me in the comments if I leave the comments on again. I forgot to leave the comments on my last video and I don't know how to turn them back on. If anyone knows how to do that, please message me because I can't figure it out. So again, if the comments down below are turned off, no, again, I've failed with my editing and my uploading skills because I just really don't know how this works still. I'm trying my best. But okay, that's it for this video. So I hope you feel like you know me a bit more on a bit of that more personal level. Like, anyone wants to talk to me, just get to know me as a friend. Honestly, my Snapchat, my Instagram DM's always open for a chat. Like, be my friend. And thanks to everyone who sent in questions, by the way. Like, I'll try and put you all in the comments, just cheeky shout outs, put your Instagram or something. But yeah, thanks for everyone who asked questions. See you next time. Bye.